What's going on, everybody? It's me, Mark, and I'm here live on tape at MomoCon, and I'm interviewing another black cosplayer. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody what it is you do?
Sure. What's up, guys? This is your boy SCZ. I am a cosplayer, what do you call it, veteran, and yeah, I'm a gamer.
You're a gamer? Okay, cool. So how are you enjoying con so far?
Oh, the con is amazing. Love the people here. The atmosphere is great and all that. The people are very kind.
Okay. Is this your first time coming to MomoCon, or are you like a veteran of this con?
I wouldn't be a veteran, but I can definitely say this is not my first rodeo when it came to this MomoCon.
Okay. So how do you like the new location? We're here at Georgia World Congress Center. We're in Hall B this year instead of Hall A. And, you know, MomoCon was on hiatus for the last 2 years because the world decided to end. But now it's back in full effect. So how are you enjoying the new space? The bigger, it's so much more space.
Yes. Definitely with more space, you can allow more people to come in, and then with that you're allowed to see so many more variations of cosplay, so many different personalities that come out when they do these things, and it's just amazing to see.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good. And you're here with a very interesting group that I've recently had the honor of meeting, and now I guess I'm a part of. But what is this group that you're in that came down to MomoCon together as a group of friends?
Well, basically, this group is it's a group of guys that we met along while we were on Instagram, and we pretty much just found a similar love of cosplay. And come to find out that we were all going to the same event, which was MomoCon.
Okay.
So we all just decided to link up here. We were gonna get some awesome shots, some videos to come in, and also share each other's cosplays lineups.
Okay, cool. So how has that been working out so far? Has it been beneficial, mutually beneficial for everyone?
Oh, definitely. It's definitely brought up the content as far as what we're gonna be putting up more now. So in the coming weeks. So it definitely got enough material to utilize on all of our pages, and it definitely helps everybody grow as a creator.
Definitely does. It definitely does. So tell me more about your cosplay. Who are you cosplaying as right now?
Currently, I'm cosplaying as the Iron Spider.
Okay.
My legs right now are detached because we haven't done any photos or anything like that. There was an actual mishap earlier because I was moving too much, and one of the legs wound up snapping. So I had to do a quick repair on that. But so the only time I'm actually going to be wearing them is when we actually have the photos.
Okay, cool. Is it because like I see when you have them on, it's like a big wingspan you have. Is it difficult maneuvering around a crowd of people with the arms?
Well, actually, it's actually pretty funny because as you walk through a crowd, people kind of move out of your way because it's hard to ignore a 5-foot arm jetting out over my shoulder.
Right.
Definitely hard to ignore that.
Okay, cool. And you had a very cool cosplay yesterday too. Who were you yesterday?
Yes, yesterday I was the Miles Morales 2020 suit from the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, which was an unlockable suit that you can achieve in-game by completing a series of side quests.
Okay.
And with that, you get a cyberpunk-looking black and red suit that kind of reminds you of Daft Punk if you were to actually see it.
Gotcha.
Definitely lights all around, very flashy, and it's one of the best, in my opinion, it's one of the best costumes that you can get in-game.
Okay. Now, is it the best cosplay that you have? Because I've seen it. It is like stunning. Like so far with your Iron Spider and the cosplay you had yesterday, your Miles Morales outfit, it seems like your style of cosplay is big and flashy and like very, very accurate. So is that Miles Morales cosplay like your flashiest cosplay, or do you have something even grander in the works?
As much as I would like to say, the most flashiest are definitely between the Miles Morales. That's the flashiest with all the LED lights that are installed into it. It's between that one and the Iron Spider itself. Those are two of my biggest, and it actually took about a year's worth of time to collect all the materials needed in order to make both cosplays happen.
Okay, cool. So tell me about the rest of your lineup. Who you cosplaying as on Saturday and Sunday?
Well, Saturday and Sunday I have two OCs, original cosplays that I actually have. One being it's a variation of Deadmau5, where the eyes are going to glow. You're going to still have the same head, but it's going to be like a mix between that and Marshmallow.
Okay, cool. And that's actually going to be dope. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's gonna be really dope. And then the raves tomorrow too, so that's gonna be pretty good. That's gonna be really good. Okay, cool. So why don't you tell the audience more about the type of content that you do and where people can find you at?
Oh, definitely. Well, the different types of content that I do is I'm pretty random, if you want to put it that way. I do a lot of I don't do trend dancing, but I do skits that involve my original characters, OCs. I also do face painting, makeup, and with that, I have a laundry list of Spider-Man suits that go from when I do different skits.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask, so it seems like you particularly cosplay as one character. Why is it Spider-Man?
Well, Spider-Man has definitely been one of my favorite, he is my favorite superhero ever since I was a kid. And definitely, if you could relate to any character, a lot of people could gravitate towards Spider-Man because he's one of the most relatable.
I think that's why he's Marvel's darling, and for the most part has been Marvel's darling for the longest time. And why
definitely.
He was so well received across the decades, because Spider-Man was a character created in the 1960s, and here we are in 2022. I think somebody's doing something right.
Yes.
I recently heard that when Stan Lee created and started pitching Spider-Man, nobody would want to pick it up because they originally thought that character is a teenager and a spider who wants the power of an insect and to be a teenager. But I think that's what it was, that he was young and he was basically insert you here in the comics, and thus you have your adventures and why Spider-Man is the most popular character. There's a reason why Spider-Man sold for $10 billion and the rest of Marvel sold for a lot less than that. So I think that's dope. Now, is there a particular variation of Spider-Man that you favor over the others? Are you more Miles Morales, more Peter Parker or Peter B. Parker? Or is it just more of the aesthetic of the costumes for you?
So I'm going to take a quote from Stan Lee, which made it actually pretty awesome, because it basically goes, anybody can wear the suit, which is why he made the Spider-Man suit a full body suit.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, Asian, Hispanic, whatever your ethnicity, anybody could be a hero. And that was one of those things that stuck with me for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And as far as the aesthetic of what suit in particular, when I first started, it was the Spider-Man Noir. Because I felt like he was edgy, he was different before they started talking about Miles Morales, and they introduced Spider-Punk as the premier black version of Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. It was always the Noir because I felt like he was edgy, he was more the detective in your face type of guy. He wasn't the standard Peter Parker that everyone else would know.
Gotcha. That's dope. That's actually really dope. So outside of all the cosplay that you've named so far, what would be, say, your second go-to for a character you would want to cosplay as when it comes to making new cosplay?
Second character that I would go to would more or less be my assassin. So the assassin from Assassin's Creed. Definitely that, because of the same aesthetics. He's a lot of his abilities would relate the same to Spider-Man. The only difference being is that he doesn't shoot webs. He can still parkour. He climbs walls. He scales buildings, climbs walls, and jumps from great heights into bales of hay. But still, he's along that same line. So it'd be real easy. Plus, the hood is easy to hide the face. Right.
Let's go into your backstory a little bit. Where did it all begin for you? Like, why are you into geek culture?
Well, I've always been a geek since I was pretty much a little kid. I've always been into Spider-Man, and what made it funny was that my parents always thought that was something that I would necessarily grow out of, but little did they know, going throughout the years, I've always been one to prove somebody wrong when it came to them saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm here to show as living proof that if you've seen my car, if you see my cosplays, I've managed to make a business out of what I'm doing currently. So I actually go to multiple events as Spider-Man, and I actually perform as Spider-Man. Added to that, I managed to acquire my car that I've managed to acquire a dream car, which I have also decked out in Spider-Man, which I've dubbed the Web Slinger.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna ask for some pictures of your car. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, but it's night now, so we probably won't be able to get any good shots. But
you'll see it. It'll glow.
Okay. Oh, really?
It glows.
Okay. So are you local in Atlanta?
Yes, actually. I won't be in the Atlanta area in particular, but I am located in Riverdale, Georgia.
You're down the street from me. I'm in Forest Park. So,
Nice.
like, I could be going to Kroger one day and see your car.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that's a
definitely.
big
You can't
possibility.
miss it. You can't miss it. It's red and black.
I'm going to be looking for you.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to be looking for you. So, since you cosplay as Spider-Man a lot, because, again, a lot of issues that a lot of cosplayers have is, body, being able to fit the body and build of that character. Is that something you think about when you're coming up with your Spider-Man cosplay? Do you like work out more so you can solely do this type of cosplay?
So what I've acquired and I've learned also through going to different cons, it doesn't matter what your body type is as far as the cosplay that you want to do. Cosplay your way, how you feel and what makes you feel good. You can be as big as a house or you can be as small as a branch, and you could still be that person or that thing that you want to be, that you aspire to be, or something that really drives you.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about just the con in general a little bit more. So in past cons I've been to, I've seen I want to say a segregation of the society within the con itself. You have your everybody else, and then you have the black cosplayers and the blerds off in the corner in the shadows in the dark. Are you getting that type of vibe from MomoCon this year, or can you see that there's like been a grand shift in blerd culture over the years?
I can definitely say as far as blerd culture goes, it's grown since what I've seen it was in its infant stages. There's been a lot more pushing to the forefront with the blerd culture, and I think it is a good thing, because it doesn't just mean that, it doesn't just mean that a certain race of people can do cosplays.
Right.
Everybody can cosplay. And with that, it's just shining a light on blerd culture, showing, hey, just because this person isn't a certain ethnicity that character would be, anybody can wear that suit, anybody can wear that outfit, anybody can be that character, regardless of whatever race or culture you come from.
Okay, cool. How would you say is the blerd scene here at MomoCon? Have you seen a lot of like diverse representation of our people? I want to say it like that, but have you seen a diverse representation of blerds and being both cosplayers and just being fans of stuff and things like that? Like there's a ton of panels, and most of all the panels I've gone to have been black people. They're not that I was looking out for that, but I went to a panel expecting to see like a room full of white comic book artists, and all of them were black comic book artists, and that kind of blew my mind. I didn't even know that a lot of black people did comics like that, or if they did, it was always indie. But getting off topic, but going back to the original question, have you seen like a better diversity of blerds at MomoCon?
Oh, most definitely. The two primary that I've seen have been Blerd Over and Blerdcon, if I'm correct. I want to make sure I'm correct on that.
Yeah, Blerdcon and Blerd Over.
Yeah,
Blerdcon
Blerdcon and Blerd Over are two of the biggest blerd, I want to say, sponsors that are here.
Okay.
And as far as representation goes, and I'm definitely very happy to see that. I've also seen Ashley, known as Power Ranger, the Yellow Power Ranger, from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, definitely have that. We have Afro Cocoa Puffs, we have Nike Finesse, and we just have a bunch of great other cosplayers here, as well as entertainers that definitely are showing up and showing out to represent.
Okay. What is blerd culture to you?
Blerd culture is, it's much like it's not just one type of person is included. It's everybody's included, which means like, just like you can do it, we can do it too. Right. And we look just as good as you do, if not better.
Okay, cool. What advice could you give to a future cosplayer or someone who's struggling to get into cosplay for the first time, like me, I'm struggling to do it. I want to do it, but I take a step and they're like, nope, I can't. I can't.
I'm going to take a quote from the Spider-Man Miles Morales movie, Into the Spider-Verse. It's a leap of faith. Basically, you just got to do it.
Right.
Pick one of your most favorite characters in the world. Like if you have, it could be Superman, it could be Batman, it could be anybody.
Right.
For me, it was Spider-Man, and that's what got me into it.
Right.
Because it started out, I liked Batman, but I didn't have the actual money at the time to get the outfits. And as I got older, I recognized that I could.
Can we get that photo off really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. We just want to take a really quick photo.
Okay. Can I end this little quick interview?
Yeah,
Then we just be out your
I'm so sorry.
Okay. But yeah. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Oh, well, I lost my train of thought.
All right. Okay. Well. All right. Well, we're clearly in a free space where other people can come and do stuff. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to be back with another video coming soon. I'd like to thank my guest for taking his time out and just sitting down with me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And I'll be back with more blertography interviews momentarily.